Lesson 1 of money. All the money, all the coins. So today we're going to be looking at 1p, we're going to be looking at 50p, we're going to be looking at a pound, we're going to be looking at all different values of lots of different coins, including 2p's and 20p's. So it's time for you to do your do now, and then as soon as you've done that, we can learn all about money.
Hello, your do now today is going to look similar to this one. I'm going to model it, then you're going to do your do now. So, calculation 10, add 11. I'm going to use my knowledge of near doubles to help move this. If I know, then I know. I know that 10 add 10 equals 20. Therefore, I know that 10 add 11 equals 21. If I know, then I know. I know that 12 is nearly the same as 10 as well. So I'm going to do 10 add 10 equals 20 and then add 2 more. So the answer is 22. Let's have a look at this one. Do I have any near doubles? I do. 20 add 20. 20 add 20. If I know that 2 add 2 equals 4, I know that 20 add 20 equals 40. Did I want 20? No, I wanted one less. So the answer is 1 less than 40, which is 39. Last one. Any near doubles? Oh look, 30. 29 is nearly the same as 30. I know 30 add 30. If I know 3 add 3 equals 6, then I know that 30 add 30 equals 60. But I wasn't meant to be adding 30, I was meant to be adding 29. So I need to now take away 1, because I've added 1 too many. 60 take away 1 equals 59. These are your questions. Pause the video now, carry out the questions thinking about your near doubles, and then play the video when you are ready to find out the answers. Let's mark it. So, any near doubles? 20 add 21. 20 add 21 is nearly the same as 20 add 20, which equals, if I know 2 add 2 equals 4, then I know that 20 add 20 equals 40. Didn't want to add 20 though, did I? I wanted to add 21. So therefore, I need to add 1 more, and the answer is 41. If I know, then I know. 30 add 29. 30 is nearly, 29, sorry, is nearly the same as 30. So I'm going to do, if I know, then I know. If I know 3 add 3 equals 6, then I know 30 add 30 equals 60. But I didn't want to add 30. I wanted to add 1 less than 30, so I now need to take away 1. 60 take away 1 equals 59. 40 add 42. It's very similar to 40 add 40. If I know that 4 add 4 equals 8, then I know that 40 add 40 equals 80. But again, I didn't want to add 40, did I? I wanted to add 42, so I need to add 2 more. 80 add 2 equals 82. Last one. 50 add 49. 49 is nearly the same as 50. If I know 5 add 5 equals 10, then I know 50 add 50 equals 100. But I didn't want to add 50 add 50. I need to remove 1. 100 take away 1 equals 99. Well done. Let's get learning.
So you've done your do now, so let's do our star words. So, penny, 1 penny, pennies, lots of pennies, pence, which is how we measure money if it's less than a pound, compare, greater, lower, value, 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p, 20p, 50p. Okay, so what were they? Penny, pennies, pence, value, compare, greater, lower. And when we talk about comparing, we're going to be looking at the value, and we're going to be saying which is greater and which is a lower value. Okay, so we're going to be using our less than and more than symbols, which we did do some work on earlier in the year, but we'll definitely be recapping, so don't worry. So what do you think we're going to be learning about in this unit? You guessed it, money. The next 8 lessons are all about money. So we're going to be recognising and comparing the value of coins. Now, I've got the coins on the screen for you. We've got 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p, 20p, 50p, 100 pennies or a pound, 200 pennies or £2. Okay, we're going to play a quick game in a second, but first, 2p is worth 2 pennies. So 2 of these. 5p is worth 5 pennies. 10p is worth 10 of these pennies. 20p is worth 20 pennies. 50p is worth 50 pennies. 100 pennies or a pound is 100 pennies. And £2 is 200 pennies. Now, I'm going to put my mouse on a coin and I want you to tell me, what's the coin? What's it worth? I'll start you off. This is 50p. It's worth 50 pennies. It's worth. It's worth. This is. It's worth. This is. It's worth. This is. It's worth. Well done. So why do we need different coins? Why do we not just use 1 penny coins? Why don't I go and buy everything with pennies? Yeah, it would be really heavy, wouldn't it? If you wanted to buy something expensive and you had to pay it in pennies and you had to take all those coins with you, that would be a lot to carry. So it's much easier for us to have multiple different coins to be able to choose from so that we don't always have to carry around lots of money. So what coin has the same value? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which coin has the same value? It's a 10p. Well done. What about this time? Oh, I've recognised there's rows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 in every row. How many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this array shows 10 groups of 5. Let's count them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. What coin has the same value as 51 pennies? You're right. It's the 50p. Now, it's your turn again. You're going to find the coin that has an equal value to the amount in the purse. So, what is an equal value out of these coins for the one in the purse? Pause, reflect. Absolutely, it's the 2p coin because there is 1, 2 pennies in this purse, which is the same as 2 pence. Let's have a look at the next purse. Right, okay, they're all pennies. How many pennies have I got? Count the pennies and tell me which coin is the same value as the amount in the purse. Is it this one, this one, this one, this one? You tell me. Pause and reflect. Yes, it's the 5p. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies. 5 pennies is the same as 5p. Last one. You're getting really good at this. This time, count the pennies. How many pennies are there? Which coin is represented by the number of pennies? Pause, reflect. You're right. There's 5 in each row and there's 4 rows. So let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20. This array shows 21 pence pieces, which is the same as 20 pence. Great work. Now we need to choose the correct purse to pay for the items. Again, read the amount. How much is it worth? How much do I need to pay? And which purse has the correct amount in it? Pause, reflect, and have a think. Match them up. Item 1 goes with purse. Item 2 goes with purse. Item 3 goes with purse. And item 4 goes with purse. I'll start you off. Item 4, the sweet, the 1 penny sweet, should be matched up with purse C because there is 1 penny in there. Pause the video now. Great. So I know already that 4 and C go together, so I'm going to draw a line. They go together. Right, this time round, I want to buy something for 10p. Which purse has 10p in it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has enough. So 2 goes with D. Okay, this time round, I want to buy a sweet that costs 2p. So I need a purse with 2p in it. It's this one, which means this one must have 5 pence in it. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, everybody. How many pennies is each coin worth? How many pennies is a 20p coin worth? You're right, it's worth 20. 20 pence is the same as 21 pennies. What about a 10 pence then? You're right. A 10 pence is worth 10 individual pennies. Now we can write an expression using either less than or greater than. And we know that less than has the small tip facing the smaller number, and greater than has the big mouth facing towards the greater number. So is 10 or 20 pence greater? Which is the bigger number? Yes, you're right. We can see, can't we, that there's definitely more pennies in 20 pence. So we can say that 10p is less than 20p. I'm just going to make so we can compare them. The big mouth goes towards the big number and it's showing that the 20 is bigger, which means the 10 is smaller, and we always read it from left to right. So 10p is less than 20p. How about now? Is 10p less than or greater than 5p? Pause the video. You're right. 10 is definitely greater than 5p. Can you remember which symbol shows us greater than? Yeah, absolutely. The big mouth always points to the bigger number. So 10p, starting from the left, 10p is greater than 5p. How about this time round? I've got a 10p and I've got a 50p. 10 pennies is bigger or smaller than 50 pennies? 10p is smaller than 50 pennies. Which symbol do I need to use? You're right again. Yes, I need to use the less than. 10p is less than 50p, and 50p is the bigger number, so it has the big mouth there open wide. Last one. This time, which coin has the greater value? How do you know? Well, they look of the same size to me, that pound and that 10p. Does size make a difference? No, it doesn't, does it? It's all to do with the quantity, and £1 is the same as 100 pennies. So is 10 pennies greater than or smaller than? Reading from the left, £1 is than 10 pence. £1 is greater than 10 pence. Which symbol do I need to use? Absolutely. The big mouth always goes to the bigger number. Well done. It's time for you to do your independent task. But first, watch me as I model a very similar task sheet.
I'm now going to model a task that looks very similar to your independent task, but it's not quite the same. So, I need to decide if it is greater than, equal to, or less than. This one is worth £1. So I write the value on the label, £1. And I'm going to do that for all of the items before I carry on. This one is worth 5 pence, which is the same as 5 pennies. This one, this sweet here, is worth 10 pence. 10 pennies. Okay, my apple costs 50 pence, which is the same as 50 pennies. My lollipop costs 20 pence, which is the same as 20 pennies. And this sweet costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pennies. Okay, now that I've written the price tags on, I'm going to compare the values. So, is £1 greater than, smaller than, or equal to 50p? What's £1 worth? £1 is worth 100 pennies, and 50p is worth 50 pennies. So £1 is the bigger number. £1 is greater than 50p. Let's have a look at the next one. The next one is worth 5 pennies, and the lollipop is worth 20 pennies. Which is more, 5 pennies or 20 pennies? 20 pennies. So I do the less than. 5p is less than 20p. Last one. This time I've got 10p and 10p. They've been drawn differently, but they're definitely the same amount. But they are the same, aren't they? So they are equal. I want you to now use your task sheet to complete the challenges for your money today, thinking about what is greater than, equal to, and less than. Remembering that the big crocodile mouth always goes towards the bigger number. 100 is greater than 1. 1 is smaller than 100. And again, even when it is less than, the big crocodile teeth always go towards the bigger number. Enjoy your task sheet.